Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Big news in the tennis world, it's official. Starting in 2028, we're going to see a brand new Masters 1000 tournament. And it's happening in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, that's right, tennis is heading to the Middle East in a big way. But not everyone's thrilled about it, especially tennis legend John McEnroe, who made his feelings pretty clear last year. Let's dive into what he said, why this is such a big deal, and what we know so far about the new Saudi Masters event. So, here's the news. The ATP Tour has confirmed that Saudi Arabia will host a Masters 1000 event from 2028 onwards. This is huge. We're talking about one of the 9 elite tournaments, just below the Grand Slams. And honestly, this announcement wasn't a total surprise. Rumors have been floating around for a while, especially since Saudi Arabia has been ramping up its tennis presence lately. They've already hosted events like the Six Kings Slam, the WTA Finals, and the Next Gen ATP Finals. So yeah, adding a Masters 1000 feels like the next logical step. But not everyone's cheering. Let's rewind to last year, when talk about Saudi Arabia's growing influence in tennis was heating up. 7-time Grand Slam champ John McEnroe gave his honest opinion, and let's just say he didn't hold back. After what I saw happen in golf, I can't say I'm totally surprised. I think everyone involved in tennis suspected this. I can't honestly say at this point that I'm a big supporter of this. I don't agree with it. Classic McEnroe, straight to the point. When asked if tennis could actually benefit from Saudi money, he wasn't convinced. He said, "Is it going to be more money? Yes. Does that mean it's better? Not necessarily. It depends on where that money is spent, where it goes." And he added something really interesting, that even if there is more money, that doesn't automatically mean it's good for the sport. McEnroe also voiced concerns about the calendar. Since early rumors suggested the tournament could happen before the Australian Open, he said, that's going to open up a whole can of worms. I'm not a big believer in having the tennis circuit go year-round. We need an off-season for players to recuperate and for fans to recuperate. Fair point, the tennis season is already one of the longest in sports. Okay, so what's confirmed so far? Here's what we know. The event will kick off in 2028. It'll be a 1-week tournament with a 56-player draw. It's going to be non-mandatory, like the Monte Carlo Masters. ATP President Andrea Gaudenzi said the event will likely happen in February, the 1 month on the ATP calendar that doesn't already have a major event. That makes sense? Because if they push the Qatar and Dubai tournaments back by a week, there'd be a perfect slot at the end of February now. Could it still happen before the Australian Open? Technically yes, but that idea didn't go over well the first time, and given the feedback, it seems like February is the safer bet. As for where in Saudi Arabia the event will be held, that's still up in the air. But the most likely options are Riyadh or Jeddah, since both cities have already hosted big tennis events recently. So what does this all mean for tennis? Saudi Arabia is clearly investing heavily in global sports. We've seen it in golf, football, and now tennis. The money is massive. But it also brings questions about tradition, scheduling, and the future direction of the sport. And that's where people like McEnroe come in. They're not against progress, but they're protective of what makes tennis, well, tennis. So what do you think? Is adding a Saudi Arabian Masters a good move for tennis, or is it more about money than the sport itself? Drop your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear your take on this one, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any major tennis updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.